It's a brand new season of Smell the Coffee, and we couldn't be more excited to be bringing you fresh, fun new episodes. I am, of course, Diana Master, joined by Glenora Shipura. How you doing, baby girl? And happy new season, compliments of the new year.
I know, right? So
Yeah.
much has been happening. I'm a Capricorn, and my birthday is on the 4th of January, so I'm the ones that need a whole, meeting. I need a support group. If
Yeah.
you're born in January,
Yeah.
I think all of us January babies, maybe also late December.
No,
The ones that
no.
don't get birthday. But late December.
Late
they are
December, so it's just
celebrating.
January.
It's January.
If your January is from the 1st of January to the 31st, I am so
we need
sorry.
a support group.
I am
because
so
we are
sorry.
tired of the HBDs, the what, and the
I'll
what
gift you
without
cabbage
gifts.
from me.
Yes.
I'll gift you cabbage.
I'll take the cabbage. At this
I'll
point,
just be
I'm
like,
tired of
"Listen,
HBD.
You know what? Yeah, HBD.
HBD.
Oh, Glenora, we love you so much. We appreciate
Many more
you.
years. We are tired.
May God bless you, and we give money.
Give
Send
money. Give money, please. Send money. End of the. I actually take late birthday presents there. So if you couldn't get it on my birthday,
There's 11 more months.
There's
You can-
11 more months.
There's plenty of time to do
and
so.
I'm also very excited about the new season of Smell the Coffee.
Of Smell the Coffee, but fear not, because we're still going to be bringing you everything that you love about Smell the Coffee and introducing some new fun elements and, of course, segments. Now, last year we started with our meme of the day, and today's meme of the day is, drumroll please, choose your husband wisely. The homework that children are given these days can't be solved by a light-skinned man.
Not light skin, guys. Just catching strays.
Catching strays.
Catching
just
strays for no reason.
Chidera Chuku. Now, what did a light-skinned man do to you? Because I feel like this is coming from, there's animosity. There's some unresolved issues there.
Serious. Okay, but I feel like there's also a serious, I don't want to say conspiracy, but like, they just catching strays.
My friend,
Yeah.
he's a rapper. He has a line in his song where he says, "Things are bad, but thank God I wasn't born a light-skinned man."
Exactly.
I said,
Exactly. What did our light skin
I
brothers
like
do,
me a
guys?
light-skinned man, though.
Really?
A light-skinned man with a beard. You know James from Shits and Giggles?
Yes.
Ooh.
But I think he's. Okay, no, never mind. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that on television.
If
I don't
James approached me,
But I'm more of a Fuhad girl.
I get a lot of
I'm
girlies
more
are
of a
for Fuhad.
Yes.
Fuhad is
giving.
he's, but for me, James, maybe because he low-key looks like my ex. Maybe.
It's my type, eh?
It's my type. It's my type. Do you know, my sister said something crazy to me the other day, because I was explaining to her what is happening. I was like, no, so this man, he's frustrating me, and he's doing this and he's doing that. And then my sister's just listening to me, and she says, you do realize you are the problem, right? And I was like, how dare you say that? Why are you taking this man's side?
Yes.
Right? You've known me longer. And she said, exactly. And me hearing you say all these things, I'm realizing just how unstable you actually are. And then she said to me, the devil couldn't reach this man. So he sent a light-skinned Libra woman called Diana. I said,
Karma.
it be your own mother's children.
I am your karma. I don't know what you did, but I am your karma.
And that's what I said. I was like, whatever this man did in his past life, he needs to go and repent. Because sometimes, obviously when the anger has calmed down, I read back and I'm like, okay, so maybe I was a tad bit dramatic. Like,
I was a little bit
I was
dramatic.
a little bit dramatic. But the good thing is, he'll never be like, oh, you're being dramatic. He's very much like, whenever I'm here, he's always...
A grounded man.
He is such a grounded man, and he is
2026.
Woo!
Do you hear this? A grounded man. This is what we're looking for.
This
We're
is
not
what
like,
we're looking for. Because then they're like, no, and then you did this, and then he just goes, I'm sorry I made you feel that way.
Yes, this is what we want.
Not, I'm sorry. This is the difference. There's, I'm sorry you feel that way, or I'm sorry you felt that way. Then there is, I am sorry I made you feel that way. That distinction, small as it may be, it's the world of a difference. Because it's like,
ended many arguments.
yes, immediately I'm like, I'm sad. Because what am I supposed to do with all this anger now? I am sorry I made you feel. The first time I heard, I'm sorry I made you feel that way, Glenora When I tell you, the anger just dissipated. I just sat there. I was like,
And now you're also embarrassed, low-key embarrassed.
Oh, yeah,
that you're already
like-
like, you know, I'm already like on 100, and I need to come back to like that other level.
Yes.
But I was already there, and I can't do a quick 180.
I can't
like
do a
that.
180, so I just have to-
so I have to like still pretend to be angry.
yeah,
just
but you do
for
that thing with the mouth. You're
damage
like,
control thing.
yeah, you low-key want to laugh, so you're like, and then you do the folding of the arms. You're like,
Yes.
you know what?
You know, it's fine.
It's fine. It's okay. Like, are you good now?
So 2026, this is what we're looking for.
Take notes.
Granted men, people who take accountability,
Yes.
even for ourselves as well. Hey, like if I'm wrong, I'm
I'm
really,
wrong.
Yes, I want to come.
And if
forth
James
say,
and Fuhad are watching, please hit us up.
Fuhad,
The good thing is we don't have the same type.
yes,
You want Fuhad, I want James.
exactly. Please.
So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But nevertheless, that does bring us to the end of our intro. We are bringing you some exciting top stories, stories that you may have missed or may not have missed, but we actually never got the chance to dissect them. So we're going to be dissecting those a little after the break, and of course, getting into our movie review segment. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Top Picks on DSTV. A fresh face alongside a host of new personal and professional troubles await the crew at Firehouse 51.
The city needs a leader like you.
The Skinwalker team return to investigate even more unexplained paranormal phenomena around the US.
They can see these portals.
And a doctor and a mystic join forces to help the vulnerable.
I am completely prepared to follow your orders today.
Stay connected to the unmissable on your home of entertainment, DSTV.
Ready to be entertained? We've got you. GoTV's got more shows just for you.
That's right.
More movies,
Yes. Jackpot.
more kids shows,
Of course.
and more football than anywhere else.
No doubt about it.
Yes, we've got more, and we've got you. Pay for your current GoTV package and we'll upgrade you to the next highest package. Get more with GoTV, at home or on the go with GoTV Stream. GoTV, love it.
We are, of course, talking the Beckham family drama. Brooklyn Beckham breaks the silence inside the family feud, rocking the Beckhams. After a Christmas clouded by feud rumors, Brooklyn has finally spoken out, pulling back the curtain on what may be the most dramatic chapter in Britain's most famous family. Let's rewind. David and Victoria Beckham became pop culture royalty when they got together in 1997. Football star meets Spice Girl, power couple unlocked. By 2011, they had 4 children, Brooklyn, Romeo Cruz, and their youngest, Harper. For years, the Beckhams projected a flawless family image, fashion shows, football matches, red carpets, holidays together. Then, in April 2022, Brooklyn married billionaire heiress and actress Nicola Peltz. At first, all seemed perfect, but just months later, tabloids began whispering about tension, especially between Victoria and her new daughter-in-law. The flashpoint, Nicola wore Valentino couture at her wedding instead of a Victoria Beckham design. While the couple publicly shut down feud rumors, headlines kept coming and coming and coming. Fast forward to late 2025, fans noticed Brooklyn had apparently blocked his parents and brothers on Instagram just days before Christmas. Cruz Beckham quickly defended their parents, saying they'd all woken up blocked. Both sides spent Christmas separately, Brooklyn and Nicola posting cozy pajama pics with her family, while David and Victoria shared festive videos at home in England. And then January 2026 exploded. Brooklyn posted a 6-slide Instagram story that sent shockwaves through celebrity circles. He accused his parents of leaking stories to the press, claimed they tried to interfere in his marriage, said Victoria cancelled making Nicola's wedding dress, hijacked their first dance, and pressured him into signing away the rights to his own name. He went further, suggesting brand Beckham always came first. According to Brooklyn, family love depended on appearances, social posts, and showing up for publicity moments, even when it hurt their own careers. He insisted Nicola doesn't control him. In fact, he said the opposite, that he'd been controlled by his family most of his life and stepping away brought peace. Days later, their wedding DJ added fuel to the fire, describing an awkward moment where singer Mark Anthony invited Victoria onto the dance floor by saying, "Let's welcome the most beautiful woman in the room, Victoria, not the bride." Yes, leaving the bride in tears and Brooklyn devastated. Meanwhile, David Beckham carefully addressed the drama during a CNBC interview, saying his children sometimes make mistakes on social media, but avoided naming Brooklyn directly. Behind the scenes, reports claimed lawyers were now involved, letters exchanged, requests that communication go through legal teams, briefings describing Brooklyn as a hostage allegedly controlled by his wife, but the cracks may go back much further. In 2025 alone, Brooklyn and Nicola skipped David's birthday celebrations, his 50th bash, and even a vow renewal ceremony. Tensions reportedly flared over Romeo's girlfriend, whom Brooklyn wasn't comfortable being around. Yet just a year earlier, things looked warm, family holidays together, Paris Fashion Week appearances, Victoria praising Nicola online, which leaves fans asking, how did a picture-perfect celebrity family unravel into public accusations, blocked accounts, lawyers, and dueling narratives? And more importantly, is this the end of the Beckham family as we know it, or just their messiest chapter yet?
I think there is some truth to it. I'm not gonna picture perfect. I've always been irked by picture perfect.
Families, yeah.
Picture perfect. Because especially when it's so obsessed with publicity.
Yes.
I understand people that want to have their privacy. I think Angelina Jolie does that, but I don't know what's going on in her house. So I'm just saying, I understand because you also just want to keep, like, you know, the kids away from the publicity.
Yes.
But the moment it's they're seeing photograph, watching a football match, what. I remember growing up watching them. You know what I mean?
They
like, it
have
was such
been so much in our faces.
But it was so perfect. Like, they are watching the father, what. It was
to be honest, I wanted Posh Spice's life because if I had a husband like David Beckham, I was like, girl, what prayer did you pray?
But also when you start to think of it, like these are celebrities. You're used to eyes being on you. You know what I mean?
So everything is a performance.
So everything is a performance, and you've also been in the limelight from a very young age. So you don't know an identity outside of that. What kind of a parent would that person be?
Yeah.
Unless they do, like, you know, proper healing, and you know what I mean. You find who you are outside of, you know. So I would say, to a degree, psychologically speaking, there are some truth to it, because of course Posh wants to be the most beautiful woman at the wedding.
To be fair, when I read that, I said, this is giving Diana, like, let's give it up for the most beautiful woman in the room, and Diana, like, hi.
I was like, I'm not even shocked that she took the first dance. I'm not shocked. Of course, it makes sense. Like,
she's Posh Spice.
Yeah, she's Posh Spice.
Is it right? No.
Yes.
But she is Posh Spice.
And also, you can understand the frustration of the kid.
The problem is when you have two people that are similar, but also let's talk about Nicola, because there have been so many explosive posts on social media about her behavior and how she treats nannies and people that work for her family. They say there's a rumor, it is alleged that she pushed one nanny down the stairs. They say she used to be a bully. She is the Hollywood girl, entitled, spoiled brat that bullies everybody in Hollywood. This is alleged, by the way. If you go on social media, like especially on TikTok, and you just search Nicola Peltz, there are so many damning accounts of her behavior.
But the Sun is also saying they were leaked. That the family was leaking information about her. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. But to be fair, two things can also be true. I think
at the same time,
yes, I think people always think like, oh, if this is happening, then that can't be true. But two things can also be true
at the same time.
Yes,
definitely.
So I think it might be a case of that where what Brooklyn is saying about the parents might actually be true.
There might be truth to both sides of the story, but remember, there's three sides to the story. There's your side, my side, and the truth.
Exactly. But I also see there's a trend with kids that were, you know, we've went through some form of abuse, and abuse doesn't necessarily need to be just physical. It can also be psychological abuse, emotional abuse, what have you. The older they're getting, the more they distance themselves from their parents. Yeah. And then people are like, oh, what's wrong with you? You're ungrateful. And then like, no, I'm just choosing my peace because I've tried to resolve this thing amicably with my parents. But they're choosing to, you know, either deny that it happened or whatever, what have you. So I'm choosing my peace and just distancing myself. So there's a trend going on online. Do let us know what you guys think of it in the comment section. Is it a trend, or is it actually just people like waking up and saying, no, this is not working for me? Anyways, getting into our next story. Khaby Lame, the Senegalese-born TikTok star with the largest following on the platform, has struck a landmark commercial deal valued at approximately $900 million US dollars, marking one of the most significant monetization moves ever by a global digital creator. The transaction involves the partial sale of his company Step Distinctive Limited to Rich Sparkle Holdings, a United States listed firm that disclosed the acquisition alongside a broader strategic partnership focused on scaling Lame's commercial operations worldwide. Now, under the agreement, Rich Sparkle, through its operating partners, will hold exclusive rights to Khaby Lame's global commercial activities for an initial period of 36 months. These rights cover brand partnerships, endorsements, licensing, and e-commerce ventures, signaling a shift from traditional influencer marketing to a platform-driven business model. Rich Sparkle estimates that the integrated structure combining traffic, fulfillment, operations, and proprietary technology would eventually generate more than $4 billion in annual sales once fully implemented. As part of the deal, Khaby Lame will become a controlling shareholder in Rich Sparkle Holdings, positioning him not just as a creative partner, but as an equity stakeholder in the commercial infrastructure built around his brand. Now, this is the moves we want to hear in 2026.
For me, can we just talk about how he became famous? All he did was make videos on social media going,
I actually don't even know how he sounds like. I actually have never heard him speak.
just
I need to go watch an interview of him to like, oh, this is how your voice sounds like.
he just went.
He just went.
This is why, right? I say sometimes if you're just destined to be that person, then that's it.
And he's just
Because
25
we've
now.
seen,
He's
we've
just
seen
25
so
now.
many
That's quite young.
influencers and TikTok stars, the work that they put in editing videos and in whatnot. Like, obviously not saying he wasn't putting in the work, but I'm just saying his content compared to other people's content seemed very basic. And then all of a sudden it's just deals
But
left,
it
right, and center.
resonated.
It
That's the thing.
resonated, but then it's also just destiny. You cannot fight destiny, because chances are, if you get two people doing the exact same thing, one person will blow up and you're like, what?
What
For
did they
example,
do?
right?
Yeah, what did they do?
What did they do right? For example, we always reference BTS, okay? BTS followed the same model that every K-pop group in Korea follows. They just had a breakthrough moment and all of a sudden they're the biggest boy band in the country, in the world, actually.
Actually, you were the one who was telling me like I think the amount of money they bring in, and I
Yes.
was just like, this is crazy.
Yes. So it's just because you can't say, oh, but all the other groups aren't working hard.
They are.
Everybody is working just as hard. But
So
then,
is it a frequency thing though?
It could be a frequency thing, but then it's just a destiny thing. They were just destined for greatness, and then that just happened. They put in the work, yes. I don't like this narrative of, oh, BTS is just... No. They did put in the work. The same way that all the other K-pop groups put in
the
work.
work, yeah.
But they just had their big break. It just is destiny. Destiny is such a funny thing.
It just is.
It just is.
No, especially with Khaby, because all he did was just.
And then boom.
But I think was he not the only one doing it? I would have to also credit originality or authenticity or whatever you want to say, because he also just started out like, people are doing bizarre things. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
even Elsa Majimbo,
yeah,
all of a sudden Elsa's in America, she's in Hollywood.
yeah.
Because all she did was make funny, relatable videos. Because people were like,
Yes.
oh, I relate to this, you know. Like, oh, but Elsa, if you finish your money, I finished my money before I didn't die. You know, those were relatable videos. Even Rihanna was reposting and resharing. That's the same with
Yeah.
Khaby. A lot of celebrities were
So
resharing his
yeah.
content. So it's just, again, just that thing of, if that's just if you are just destined for greatness, it will take something very, I don't want to call it silly, but it will take something very simple. And everyone is wondering, but wait a minute, how is he acquiring a $900 million deal from just...
Pretty soon he'll be a billionaire. Pretty soon,
Very soon.
he'll be a billionaire from
Because
just
he was just destined to be a billionaire.
from just this.
That's why I say this whole thing of, oh, you must work hard, you must work. Yes, work hard, but then sometimes you can do something very basic, right? If it's just
And that's
your
the
time.
thing that gets you there. And that's the thing
If
that
it's your time, it's your time. We need to get into our movie review segment. Please do stick around, because immediately, right after this, we are bringing you our movie review.
now we are reviewing his and hers. Now, before I continue with the review, I just want to ask Diana, should I have spoilers or no spoilers?
I'm just gonna close my ears because okay, you know what? I can do it spoilers. It's fine. It's fine.
You can do it spoilers.
I can do it spoilers.
I totally love this series. It's a
it's
limited
a series.
yeah,
It's not a movie. Okay.
it's a limited series. It's on Netflix. You know what I mean? It's worth the watch. I watched it.
What's the synopsis?
So the synopsis is she comes back into town after being on a hiatus for a whole year. So her daughter dies, her baby
Okay.
dies, and so she's just dealing with the grief of that. She just walks out of her life technically. She has a job as an anchor, so it was very relatable to us
Okay.
watching it. And then her husband so happens to be a detective.
Okay.
On the day of her arriving into town, there is a murder.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I think I'm falling in love with murder mysteries now.
Of
I'm just
course,
like, it's
murder
my new
mysteries are
best.
everything,
Yes,
yeah.
that's my new favorite thing. So there is a murder that happened, and it's actually a friend of hers.
Okay.
But she's acting very cold and aloof the whole time. And even the husband is like, your friend just died, and you're just like...
And you're so indifferent.
And you're
just
so indifferent. But the nice thing is the different moving pieces. So it turns out her husband, when she was away grieving there...
that's a proper spoiler now. We
That's a
just needed
proper
the
spoiler.
synopsis
Okay, I'm not going to give you a proper spoiler. But anyways, so he's also entangled
in the whole thing.
he's entangled in the murder that he's investigating.
Oh, okay.
And she's reporting on it. And it's
So-
also a high school
friend
of hers.
So it's a
they're both
whodunit situation.
whodunit situation.
Okay.
And obviously it develops further, and there's so many things that get exposed. And you never guess the killer. That's the nice thing. The plot twist is you'll never guess
It's a
the
proper
killer.
murder mystery. Like
It's
I said, a proper whodunit.
a
Because
proper one.
what a lot of murder mysteries don't get right is we can somewhat be like, it was definitely Glenn.
it was maybe
but
Glenn, yeah.
with a good murder mystery, you're like, it could be Glenn. But wait a minute, it could be Diana.
Diana, yes.
Oh, wait a minute,
Yes.
that you don't actually know because all the evidence points to Glenn.
Yeah, but then you're also like...
you shift because then now all the evidence suddenly starts pointing to Diana and you're like, so who did it?
Exactly.
I thought I knew who did it.
Exactly. So, and also the nice thing I like about this, the two lead characters
Yeah.
are also implicated because you're watching and rooting for them, but also like, oh my God, it could have been
It
her.
could have
Yeah,
been
it's
him.
probably her or it's probably him. And I love that. I love that.
It's kind of
it
giving-
keeps you on your toes the whole entire time.
It's kind of giving The Hunting Wives
yeah.
on Netflix.
Yes, you also watch The Hunting
I
Wives.
watched
yes,
The Hunting Wives because at some point I was like, it was definitely.
Yes.
No, wait.
And it's
wait,
not her. And then you're
wait,
like,
no. Okay, wait, it was different. Who did it, guys? Who did it? And I love me a good murder mystery. Like,
I also love them. I love that Netflix is now, busy going into that genre.
Yeah.
I know they have something on Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie is an author who's known for writing
Murder mysteries.
Yes,
Okay.
so that's beautiful to see that Netflix is now opening up that genre for us to like, okay, I want to be watching something and be like, okay, who did it? Trying to solve the case with the
Yeah.
story. So definitely something to watch. I don't want to ruin the plot twist, but you guys definitely, that's a weekend watch if you're into murder mysteries. And do let us know what other movies we can watch and also recommend.
Movies, series,
what have
everything.
you, that we can watch and recommend on the show. The one that I want to watch is actually on Showmax, Shaka Ilemba. Like, I think four or five
You've
people
been
have
saying
telling me
you know
about
I should put
it.
our
No,
since last year.
now I need to watch it so that we can review it next week,
Since
Monday.
season 1 dropped, you're like, I need to watch Shaka Ilembe.
But have
Please.
you watched it?
Have I ever said I want to watch it?
Okay, fine.
Exactly. You cannot say. I'm not saying I don't want to watch it, but then the thing is, I don't know. Once it gets to like season 3 or whatever,
It's too late.
it's too late because I'm like,
I'm
"Yo,
behind.
I have
I'm
to
behind."
catch up, and my attention span does not do that. I have the attention span of a goldfish. Okay, like 2 minutes and I'm like, oh my gosh. But anyway, that does bring us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. It's going to be an amazing season. It's going to be fun, filled with exciting interviews, exciting outdoor shoots, and spoiler alert, we have a special edition of Smell the Coffee coming up real soon, so you need to keep your eyes peeled on the screen. For me, Diana Master and Glenn Rashipura, this has been Smell the Coffee. We'll catch you again tomorrow, same time, same place.